I walk alone, down. Big Dave Batista and Mick Foley are two well-known Democrats, and then you've got Kane and Undertaker on the other side. It'd be a 2-on-2 match. I'd still be interested in seeing WWE, believe it or not. But anyway, we're here to see what the Undertaker actually had to say about the big man. Was Undertaker an adult about things? Was Undertaker fair about things? You bet your bottom dollar he was. So yeah, obviously a wee bit of a beef started because Batista obviously endorsed Kamala and Undertaker endorsed Trump, sitting next to Trump with Glenn Jacobs, which I thought was pretty funny. Now, speaking on the Fox News show Gutfield, Undertaker commented on how he feels about Batista and Mick Foley following Trump's election victory. He says, so that it's perfectly clear, I don't have any angst towards Dave Batista. I haven't seen him, but he's still a good friend of mine and somebody that, if I saw him, I would give a big hug. Mick Foley too. I mean, I don't care what your politics are. You're wrong. Everybody knows it, but I still love you. And I'm just going to say hello, and I'm going to give you a hug, whether you want it or not, when I see you. So I think people, if they would adopt a little more and not get so much vitriol and so much hatred over politics, it's just ridiculous. End of quote. I mean, you gotta respect him for that. You do. But I just think the problem is the people on the and I mean, I'll be honest, right? We're definitely way more on the right. I mean, we are on the right compared to the left, right? But it's like, even let's just play neutral for a second. I think even the left would admit this. The right are far more forgiving than the left. And I say forgiving, you shouldn't need to necessarily forgive anybody for voting a different way, but it's like, you look at Jim Cornette, look what he says when, like, Kane comes out endorsing Trump and whatever, he's like, oh, too many chair shots to the head, and then fucking this, fucking that, so vulgar. It's like, they can't sit down and have an adult conversation, and I guarantee you that, I'd say especially more Batista, will completely and utterly fall out with Undertaker like this. And I seen someone tweet earlier about this situation, like, they were quoting, like, Taker. Batista's like, I'm not voting for a guy that puts LGBT people in death camps. And then it's like, Taker in quotation marks, I don't care if you're not cool with it, but I'll still hug you though, sort of thing. And it's like, right, there's actually, like, the left mind is so warped that they actually think that Donald Trump is going to put LGBT people in death camps. It's like, if they actually believe that, which obviously they do, then no wonder they hate Trump. But it just shows you, like, how hateful that the left and the mainstream media are towards it, because it's obviously not true, man. You trying to tell me if Trump was actually doing that, he would be getting in part? Of course he wouldn't. It's just a hate machine against him, and these people actually believe it. It's absolutely incredible, man. Yeah, and obviously, right, the left have obviously the left they're way more pro-LGBT than Donald Trump, but if anyone's actually sitting there thinking that, it's pathetic. It's honestly, and then if it's actually incredible, man. To actually think there's people that brain dead to think like that, and that's like the most of the left against Trump. It's like, see if they just come out and said, you know what, I actually just don't really like him as a person, and that's it. I can accept that. Like, recently in F1, Sebastian Vettel said, I don't really like him as a person, and that's why I wouldn't vote for him. But you know what, I can respect that. If you don't like somebody, then fair enough. You know what I mean? Fair enough. But see, these people that actually just come out and spout lies, it's ridiculous. You know, I mean, like, death camps. He's not putting anybody in death camps, man. It's absolutely, I mean, death camps. Like, what are we getting at? But you can see why people would hate Trump when they're fed that much bullshit. And here, I don't know, maybe Batista, and if Batista and Mick Foley think that Batista's mum's a lesbian, I believe. If he thinks that Trump's doing that and Undertaker's supporting Trump, then you can definitely see in Batista's messed up head why he would cut all ties with Trump. Or no, Undertaker, sorry. It is crazy, but Undertaker's got the right approach here. I mean, you've heard, like, Bryan Cranston fall out with all his mates over it who vote Kamala, and it's just, who vote Trump. It's just ridiculous, man. And it's good to see that Undertaker has this, and he's like, I don't care about your politics. In my opinion, you're wrong. I mean, I don't agree with the whole everyone knows it, as much as this channel's definitely pro-Trump. It's like, he says everyone knows it, everyone doesn't know it, or else, there wouldn't be such a divide in politics. The left don't know it. The people who fought Kamala didn't know it. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, Undertaker coming out here and saying, I've still got love for those guys and whatever. And that's the way to be, man. But just the politics over like the last 12 years has became that way, and people blame Trump. Yeah, I mean, you can technically blame Trump for being Trump for being in it, but it's definitely because the left stream media have painted him in that way. Just so many lies about the guy, and people eat it up. People absolutely eat it up, man. And it's actually sad to see. It's honestly sad to see. And despite all of that, he won comprehensively. But yeah, and then you see like people. Like Stephanie McMahon congratulating Linda on becoming a part of Trump's cabinet, and all like these wrestlers liked it, like Shotzi, Maxine Dupree, Braun Strowman, people like that, and everyone's like, oh, I can't believe they're pro-Trump. It's like, maybe they're putting their politics aside and just liking the fact that their boss's mother has got an incredible role as part of, you know, the presidential team and their cabinet. The world is so warped, man, and I think when you're talking about wrestling, you go on Twitter and see what half these wrestling fans think and talk about. It's no surprise that the stuff they like on wrestling television is what forms their mind in the outside world. It's fucking incredible. Anyway, my wrestling's leaving it. Undertaker for the win. Donald Trump as well. But if you want to vote Kamala, then go ahead.